Abusian for Micha Namo Kwabason Koso, Emra, a bear media GHSO. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Abusian for the say that there Supreme Court to me actual letter 10 at their command His Excellency. Men person make us about one and pursue a court, you could see somewhere a war a year later, Nimina Savina, so I can check Modena, Achaya, Junabashan, so I may say, a bear media GHSO. So, and then the Dickon channel is so I best when you do no book one, so about more than subscribe mine. But notification bell also for more podcast updates. Yen chairman Yinti and somewhere Supreme Court at the Ama His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or Chese a yadia John Dramani Mahama or two Emrabi Bri Abusian Yinti and some and Chemo Emasisia. Yeah, dance. Abusian for Ray and Ayana a peripheral time case. Ebo Boba and Ebehun na a pra and a betin cancan. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, a second term, Obia Elim said, Wadin Kai Abedibida. And second term or the Aba office and so any. It's a banner say obi or ye experience a presidency in the party or no or one of them. Na obia expect say kasadi a mebeka ho asemi. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama ebetimi aye. Nanso wakwa a lack of negligence and na say a debenti and man koye sa enyemen. Na in fact, according to the constitution, the Ghana's constitution, article 286 clause 1. Sir John Dramani Mahama and as a president be appointed obi akọ the office of the president and as a amana be holding ministerial position e wo man Ghana mu ha. The article 286 clause 1 requires a good number of public office holders to submit to the Auditor General a written declaration of all properties or assets owned by or liabilities owned by the public officer, whether directly or indirectly. Now, and no, and I just say, in fact, when you now before taking office, John Dramani Mahama, you need to say, one appointed a Keso Atoforsen as finance minister, Haruna Idrisu as education minister, Aya Ayini as a attorney general, Any Jinapo as energy minister, anyone I got Kahona is a ministerial position in the Kamel, say, or ye Arianesa. Now, I was for publicly, Sir and Kofukui, anywhere about one thing. Submitting a written document at the Auditor General. A mom declare or more assets and son or more take office. Now, and no other system look say, I bet to John Amir say, President John Dramani Mahama or no, the second term, were violating the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Now, and no other minority as also a day a press conference about the 12 thing. I don't want to say, Sir John Dramani Mahama willfully were violating the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the Presidential Office Act of the 1993 year. In fact, he must be removed from the office of president. I was saying, every president, so why? Because president, the new violating Emrano. Because on 7th January 2025, in his oath, or can say, I will at all times preserve, protect and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. That's what he said. Ewa Brana will take the oath of allegiance, say or at all time or be preserving or be protecting and defending the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So how come? So who and I will violate the Constitution? So it means the okay, na undi so. Before taking office, some ministers or bomudin now will be who declare assets. But later on, Anna John Dramani Mahama Nankasa himself publicly, a babon tembe kachira omo say, omo taking office as a public office holders in or omo rabon tembe declare omo office. It is not done in any way. And was so who declare assets and sign wakwa take office. Now it was for minority at the nsem atuja. Yentie said the minority e ka omo nsem at the FI.
What is the problem of the minority? In the spirit of our Constitution, Act 463 was enacted. That is the Presidential Office Act of 1993, one of the first acts that was established by the Parliament of Ghana to give effect to the functioning of the office of the President. And let me read a long title of the act to you for the benefit of your reportage. An act to establish the presidential office to provide for staff for the president and vice president, to provide for their functions and for related purposes. I'll turn your attention to Section 4.1 of the Act. And with your kind permission, journalists and friends of the media, I'll read. The President shall, acting in consultation with the Council of State, appoint such persons as he considers necessary to hold office as presidential staff in the office. The interpretation section of the Act defines office to mean office of the President and Vice President, and presidential staff to mean persons appointed under Section 4.1 of this Act. Section 4.1 states that the President shall appoint such officers in consultation with what? The Council of State. We as a minority believe that the President has acted in breach of this Act, or the provisions of Act 463, and we are requesting of the President to kindly withdraw this letter and act in consultation with the Council of State, which is not in place. At best, this letter could have been issued with a paragraph to state that these appointments are being made pending the composition of the Council of State, and that they will be regularized in conformity with this Act.
For not to say we are some minority and so ever His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the willfully violation of the 1992 Constitution and the 1993 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the Presidential Office Act in 1993. No. John Dramani Mahama, according to Mranim Foyi and the Supreme Court, as I say, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has willfully violated the Constitution. So indeed, people are calling for his removal. Now, according to Article 69, a removal of president, the president shall be, and the word is shall be removed from the office if he is found in accordance with the provisions of this article. Then, 2, to have acted in willful violation of the oath of allegiance and the presidential oath set out this in second schedule, 2, or in willful violation of any other provision of this Constitution. And the vote of allegiance, and His Excellency John Dramani Mahama on July 7th January 2025, at the inauguration process, and Okan said he will at all times preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. Not just say ube preserve, protect, defend the Constitution. So how come say Emra obo Keiso Atofo Sindi, obo Haruna Idrisudin, obo Ayini, ebo Jinapo, any ministers abo Bomudin nyina. One more and declare omo asset publicly and sign or take office. But who there as a would turn ebutu. E come kwa say or yen say omo take office in we and sign what be declare omo asset e dey akire oman, and it is not done in any way. Another that Kwakutv governance yen hu enima bi say e wo ho. From Rawlings yen hu bi, from President Kofo yen hu bi, Professor Evans Fifi Atamhe so nyame fa no currency yen hu bi. Even in your first term as president yen hu bi. So how comes 2025 in your second term what me a breaching the Constitution no esa, and no, and as I say from the Supreme Court, the apex court of the land, I be told you, I say President John Dramani Mahama must be removed from the office of the president. Why? Because we are violating the Constitution. Taking the oath of allegiance. How can say obey, preserve, protected, defending the Constitution of the Ghana, of the Republic of Ghana? And no anana could be as suggest to say anka odi ebe apply. Nemo wanya nisa. And according to the Ghana's Constitution Article 2861 clause 1, it requires say obi a obey public holder be an office holder be an. Or say we declare assets. We draw a written declaration to the Auditor General. Every declare property or assets before taking office. but John Dramani Mahama ne ministerial appointment or the biano obiano wa o declare no asset ansana oba abe take office na emom o ma take office na wie ansana John Dramani Mahama himself eba abonten publicly aba be hye o mo say o mo mra abonten embra e me declare o mo asset eno ana che say red handed action no say ye nyane saa in fact what violating constitution na eye de benko. And John Dramani Mahama, based on Article 69 Clause 1, the President has violated the provision of the Constitution. Therefore, Parliament should initiate the process of removing him from office. The President's action also shows that he is not ready to fight corruption. Asset declaration is measured to check corruption. Yes. Before we taking office, no, oh my God, obey minister and as any public office holder biano e was say we declare assets emi hu say obaswa obabe minister no energy minister no education minister no o pen baako enye afia we be fra ba mu na abida pen 5 eno sa no all out team na wa nkasa wo pae no e was say omo ehwehwe ni mem. Yes, because enti ma say enipa ne me declare assets na ebe wiase yes wo ye education minister na mansions outside na afi na ye ko fan sen ye ko kan sen ena dia kire o my Ghana for abusafo we ensem asiti am no ka say die aba betodwa say President John Dramani Mahama according to article 286 clause 1 has willfully violated the constitution, and at the same time act 463 of Presidential Office Act of the 1993 constitution, John Dramani Mahama has willfully violated the constitution. And Nkrofo suggest say you remove John Dramani Mahama from the office of the president. When the ababeto dwante say no Parliament and you say omo start process no President John Dramani Mahama from the office. You say Parliament initiate such a process to remove President John Dramani Mahama from the office of president because wabu emrano so the constitution of the country no wabu so bielwa above the law, not even the president. And indeed, say Achena said the year ban, son was the year techi. We the Arabic to Tebusafo, you be there training as a parliament, initiated such a processor. You be who the Ebefri also a banner, the Ashafoni at CFO.